Hi guys, today we are going to see one small application with React. That application is Counter. This is that application. So here have two buttons. This is the increment button and this is the decrement button. Whenever I click this, counter is increased. So whenever I click this, counter will be decreased. Okay. This is one smaller application. Then we have to see how to do this step by step. Okay, open the Visual Studio and I will doing this project with React in white. So white is nothing but a building tool and it is super fast and lightweight and optimized for modern web development. Okay, so before I creating one file with desktop, so open that folder. So this counter. Okay, here is terminal. So new terminal. So this is a npm create white at latest and my React tab is my folder and then template React. Here one folder is created. So my React tab. So here we'll have a public and source. So then I will give the command for npm install. So I go to the my folder, that my React tab. npm. Created one node modules folder. So in this folder contains the dependencies, the project what things needed. So the dependencies like libraries and packages. So then I'm run that application. So how to run that? Npm run dev. So I click this link. This is the page. Okay, we have to see how to change this and counter application. So first we have to clear in this var and this React application is start. So in this application is started from index.html file. In this index.html file have one do tag with the ID. So in this main.jsx file will have a component and this component returns a HTML content. Okay, and that HTML content rendered by this index.html div element ID. So we have to see main.jsx. So first we have to create root for document.getElement by ID root element in this index.html div tag element, div tag ID for root dot rendered. So this is one app component. In this component returns a HTML content. In this content rendered by that HTML file root element, root ID. That app component it returns a HTML content. So we have to run that. We have to put it R code of in this. I have to delete this and then I have to give something. So here is displayed. Okay, so we are working on this app.jsx file. In my application, what I want, so I want two buttons. Okay, first I create a div tag for all that container, div container. I will give class name for this. btn container. Okay, then I want button. Okay, I want two buttons, increment button and decrement button. So button tag, I will give class name for this. Median. Okay, one small button created here. So what I need is whenever I click that button, so counter will be incremented. Okay, so okay, I have an on click function. So on click. So in this function, what I have to do? So whenever I click that count button, so count will be increased. Okay, so whenever I click that button, one function will be called, and that function is increment. What does in this function? It's increment the count. Okay, so I'm using a use state hook. It returns the array with two elements. So one is a state variable, another is a updated state function. So I will write the code for that function. Increment function is increment. What does in this function? So whenever I click that count button, the count will be incremented. Okay, so I updated the state variable. Whenever I clicking that button, so state variable is updated. So set count initially, and this count is 0. Count plus 1. Okay. So here I will give that state variable name as count. Okay. See here. So I click that count. So count will be increased. Okay. And then I have another one button. It's a decrement button. So like the same as here. This is decrement button. Okay. And decrement. So and that function is whenever I click the decrement button, counter will be decremented. Counter minus 1. I'm using another use state of here. So const count 1 set count 1. Okay, so here use status initially at 0. Okay, here in this whole div container, class name is a btn container. So we have to give style for this. Btn container test o dot. So in this display, we have to give flex. And then justify content center. That button will come to the center, and then text align also center. Okay, then I will give style to that buttons. So the button class name is btn. So this padding padding is a how to go 10 pixel size and 20 pixel for okay. Then I will give for font size 15 pixel fonts font size is 50 fix. Okay, and then I will give background color in this aqua. And we'll give font color is same. Then border, I don't want the border, so border is none. Okay, so cursor is pointer. So whenever I'm going to clicking this, so I have to, I want the cursor pointer. Cursor. Okay, I'm going to here, still it's changed. Okay, and then I want border radius is 10 pixel. Okay, and then still you have to see, I'm going to here, this color also changed. So I want the class in dot btn hover this background color is I will give this cube. Okay, so whenever I'm going this, whenever I'm going here, this color will be changed. Okay, I click this button, count will be increased. I click this button, count will be decreased. Okay, this is that application. So this is using React as a small application. Thank you.